Hi guys, Suzanne HB here again. Crazy Just Might Work on Instagram. Today I'm going to be showing you how to do a new design, but it's not by me. It's by another Instagrammer called Simply Love Loom. She's got a couple of new designs coming up. And she always has a really vibrant, colourful take on other people's designs on her Instagram page. So give her a follow, and it always gives me a smile when I see her photos come up on my newsfeed. Alrighty, now I've just done a bit of a cheat because I've got a few tutorials to get done today. So I've just done a small piece of the bracelet that we're going to be looking at today. This one she's kindly allowed me to call Y-Wing, another Star Wars reference for those of you in the know. Her son's a big Star Wars fan, because of these lovely Ys that form on this side of the bracelet. It's a really simple, straightforward design, a nice delicate bracelet as well. It's sturdy, but it's really nice and flexible, and it looks really pretty. It does have a nice reverse too on the back of here. I think it looks like butterflies. So you've got the butterfly wings going around like this on each of them as well. So that's a really nice reversible look as well. Alrighty. So there you go. So we'll get started. You're going to need your loom, only 2 pin bars, and they'll be aligned like this, or you could align them with the other side poking straight out. It doesn't really matter so long as you've got something that's easy to access on both sides. Now I must say that this design too was inspired when Simply Love Loom was doing Loves to Loom's Dainty Duo bracelet. She got a different idea and went to work on that and came up with this different idea. Alright, let's get started. I'm estimating about 80 to 100 bands for this bracelet depending on your wrist size, and I'll let you know when I've done a full length of that. Today I'm going to be using the colours you see here, which are ocean blue opaque, turquoise opaque and pink opaque, all Rainbow Loom brand. There's really sort of 2 stages to this bracelet, and once you know the 2 stages it's very straightforward to do. So we'll just get started. You need 2 colours for the Ys, and 1 colour will be your background triple capped bands here. So I've chosen the Ys to be in the turquoise and ocean blue, and the background O to be in the pink. Alrighty. First thing we do is lay 1 band out to the right there. 1 band going straight up, and then triple capping band on the very end here. I apologise if my hands get in the way on this one. It's a little bit difficult to keep out of the way when you're doing the capping. Okay, now every time we do a triple loop cap here, we're going to do the same step, which is to go in, get the top band, which will be this one up to the top, take it back on itself, go into the one going out to the right, grab that one, like that. Now the next step is slightly different. We're going to hook it back, almost like you're going to do a slip knot, but do a cross back over to the bottom peg again. Same thing with this one. Cross back over to the bottom peg, and then grab all of the 3. See if you can see that it's a little bit tricky, particularly on this first one, but make sure you're grabbing all 3 of the capped loops and leaving the blue on there. So give it a little stretch, make sure that blue stays on, whoops, or pop it back on if it pops off, and hook the cap band over to the middle. Okay, so that's our first stage there. So it's lay 2, triple cap, loop them out, cross back to the middle and bring over that triple cap band. Once you brought the triple cap band on over, you do the next stage. Grab your next colour, which for me is turquoise, and you take out to the right again and straight up, and then loop up your previous colour from the bottom over those bands on that peg, and that peg. So that's stage 2. Out, out, and loop up from the bottom. So now we're going to go back again to start with our triple cap band. So back again, we're going our triple cap band, and now we're really into the swing of it. So you go triple cap band, loop out, go in, loop out, the band going up, loop out, the band going to the right, cross them back to the original end peg that's got the triple cap on it, and hook over that triple cap band. Push it down, and now we lay our next colour, which is our ocean blue. So it gets laid out to the side and to the top. We loop up the bottom colour, 2 on that, 1 on either side of those, and start again with our triple cap band. 1, 2, 3, into the triple cap band, grab that top one, which should be the one heading up, grab the bottom one, out to the right, push this down, cross them back to where they were, grab all 3 of the bands of the loops on the triple cap band and pop it up and over, push this down and lay your next colour. Now as the band starts to grow, you can see it will start to just grow through here, and you can just see, if I twist it around in an odd way, oh maybe not, you can kind of just see the Y's starting to form there. Okay, so back to laying our turquoise. Out to the right, straight up, hook up the bottom ones, 2 bands, 1 band, 1 band, push down, lay your triple cap band. I'll do it this way this time. 1, 2, 3. Oops, if I can. And we grab the top band, through that cap band, put it over, through the cap band, out to the right, push it down, cross back, and grab all 3 loops. Oops, make sure that doesn't come off. Over like that. We now lay our next colour. So ocean blue, out to the right, up, grab our previous colour, loop 2 up on the front, and 1 up on either other peg, push down, grab your triple cap band, let's see if I can do it better this time, 2, 3, grab that cap band, pop it over, grab the top band, bring it up, next band to the side, loop it cross back, and then grab all 3 loops of the triple cap band and bring it over. Push it down, lay your next colour out to the right and up, loop up your colour from the bottom, 2 on the front, 1 on the other 2 pegs, push down, lay your triple cap band. And there we go. So as you can see, we've done all of the steps. It's just a matter of getting into the swing of those and repeating them. So triple cap band, loop it up, loop it to the right, back from the right. I'm finding that if you push down reasonably hard on that cap band, get it down a little bit, the cross back is easier. It's easy to grab those ones because they kind of well out of the way of the bands you've just crossed back. And up. Push that down. And lay the next lot. So I'll just keep going on this for a couple more, and then I'll do a bit of a fast forward so that you can see what the band looks like. And it's a pretty simple closure. Alright, so we've looped up the collar from underneath, so we're back to doing our triple cap band with my fingers in the way. There you go. Alright, so I'll just do this a couple more times. I think it's interesting that Simply Love Loom has used this crossback method, because it's one that I just thought I'd invented, but it's, in fact, Jordan Teen 1 on Instagram and on YouTube came up with the crossback prior to that, and I've just actually used it in several of my bracelets, and then Simply Love Loom said this quite separately, and we both used the crossback way of doing things. So great minds think alike. Loom doesn't want to cooperate with me this morning. Okay. Okay, I just flung my hook off as well. So it's a bit cold weather here. My fingers are really feeling it. Probably not cold for where you guys are. Well, a lot of you are. I know you're in summer now, but we're in winter. And it doesn't get all that cold here in comparison to some places, but I feel the cold. So my fingers are a bit cold and not wanting to move properly this morning. That's my excuse anyway. Okay, so hopefully by now you've got the hang of this cute and clever little bracelet, and I'll go on and I will finish off the rest of it, and I'll come back and do the closure. I'm really happy to be able to do this tutorial for Simply Love Loom, because she's a very encouraging and enthusiastic follower. She's always got something very positive to say in her comments. So yeah, as I said, I always get a smile when her things come up, and also when her comments come up, they're always very lovely. So I'll be back soon. Alrighty, so I've done the full length now, probably a fraction long for me, so my husband might get this one. I got carried away. We've got to the end here. It doesn't really matter what colour you're on here to finish it off, but if you have it on the one of the side colours having just looped up the bottom colour, that would work, or you could even have it having just looped up the triple capped band. I don't think it would really matter because you've got the same number of bands on each. So all I'm going to do is basically collect up each of these and put the C-clip on it. So there we have all of those bands. You can close it off whichever way you prefer. I tend to stretch it out and put it on my finger, but that's just me. You can stretch it out on your loom, or you can move it up one peg. Okay, so that's our end, and then we'll move that one around and hook it to this end. Now you can either grab these blue ones here on the end, or since it's facing that way, I think a neat ending would be just to split those 4 apart to either side and grab your triple cap band. It'd be easier to do it with my hook. Grab your triple cap band and hook the other end of the C-clip through that. Oops, lost it off that side. I'm just wriggling it about trying to get it in front of the camera. So there you go, that's back on nice securely. And that's your closure. So there you have the lovely Y-wing bracelet designed by simply_love_loom on Instagram. Go check her out, give her a follow. She always has the most bright, vibrant, cheerful colours in her bracelets, and she's always so very positive. I get a smile every time I see anything come up on her page or comments on mine. So I hope you've enjoyed this bracelet, and you might see something more from Simply Love Loom coming up soon, and don't forget to keep an eye out for my new bracelets coming up as well. Alrighty, catch you later. Happy looming. Bye.